While the top professional athletes are offered hefty salaries to play with some of the best teams in the world, brand endorsements are where the real money's at. Endorsements are what allow Michael Jordan to continue making millions of dollars a year to this day, despite the fact that he retired from the NBA more than a decade ago. Make sure to keep watching until the end to see which athlete is a true embodiment of Nike's "Just Do It" slogan. Before we jump into it, make sure to like this video, subscribe to TheRichest, and hit that notification bell. Now, here are 8 athletes with the most lucrative brand endorsements. Colin Kaepernick. Colin Kaepernick has caused quite a bit of controversy in the world of football. Back in 2016, while playing for the San Francisco 49ers, the quarterback started taking a knee during the national anthem as a silent protest against police brutality. The backlash was imminent, and many critics called the player unpatriotic. But Colin simply told the media, "I am not going to stand up to show pride in a flag for a country that oppresses black people and people of color." For him, the issue was bigger than football, and he even chose to opt out of his 49ers contract in 2017. Though he was a free agent, nobody signed him, and he hasn't played an NFL game of football since. But that didn't stop Nike from taking a chance on him. In September 2018, Kaepernick became the face of the brand's "Just Do It" ad campaign. The ad read, "Believe in something, even if it means sacrificing everything." While many people were against the ad and vowed to destroy their Nike merchandise, Nike continued to stand by the fallen NFL star. What makes this partnership so interesting is that the sports brand had chosen to endorse someone who isn't even playing in the NFL. While we don't know exactly how much money Colin is getting out of this deal, sports agents predict that he's making millions of dollars per year. But this deal is also lucrative for Nike, and the company reportedly received more than $43 million worth of media exposure in less than 24 hours after the former NFL player first revealed the spot on Twitter. Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo is the king of endorsement deals, but his most lucrative one is perhaps the deal that he signed with Nike back in 2016. Joining the ranks of Michael Jordan and LeBron James, the Juventus star was given a lifetime deal with the sportswear giant. Ronaldo's partnership with Nike first began in 2003 after he signed with Manchester United. Over the next 13 years, Cristiano would go on to wear over 60 different kinds of Nike cleats during his games. The numbers behind the lifetime deal haven't been formally revealed, but Forbes reported that it's estimated to be worth $1 billion. While that is an unimaginable sum of money that would make most people happy, some experts say that CR7 actually got the short end of the stick in this deal. As you may or may not already know, the soccer star's number of Instagram followers finally beat out Selena Gomez's number of followers back in October 2018, making him the most followed person on the social media platform. Throughout 2016, the sponsorship analytics and valuation platform Hookit found that Ronaldo's social media presence made $474 million in value for Nike. After leading Portugal to Europe Cup victory in 2016, a picture that Cristiano posted in promotion of Nike gave the brand $5.8 million in media value alone. Judging by the numbers, it's quite probable that in the 2 years since he signed the deal, Cristiano might have already given back to Nike in media value what his contract is reportedly worth. Nike truly got a bargain with this endorsement deal. Naomi Osaka. Unless you're really into tennis, Naomi Osaka might not be a name you're familiar with. But in September 2018, Naomi made international headlines after she defeated Serena Williams and won the US Open. The win was controversial as Serena was unfairly targeted by the umpire throughout the game. Naomi was even booed by the audience when she won, making her first Grand Slam win bittersweet. Hopefully, a multi-million-dollar endorsement deal offered up to her by Adidas just a few days later had her smiling again. The $8.5 million deal was the biggest deal that Adidas has ever agreed to make with a female athlete. Adidas was already the official sponsor of Osaka before they offered her this game-changing endorsement, but they had only been giving her a low six-figure amount per year over the previous 4 years. Female athletes get paid way less than their male counterparts. In Forbes' 2018 list of the highest-paid athletes, not a single woman made the cut. Even Serena Williams, who reportedly made made $18 million, was $5 million too short to earn a spot. But Naomi's lucrative endorsement deal is proof that brands are beginning to warm up to the idea that people want to watch female athletes play. In addition to her deal with the sportswear company, the tennis star also signed a 3-year deal with Japanese car maker Nissan. While the terms of the deal haven't been fully disclosed, the 21-year-old will be their brand ambassador and will star in global promotions and advertisements. Tiger Woods. In 2016, Forbes estimated Tiger Woods' net worth to be about $740 million, a number that we're sure has gone up exponentially over the last 2 years. Widely believed to be one of the best golfers in the world, Tiger was also the first athlete to ever earn $1 billion in career earnings, a goal that he achieved back in 2009. While he hit a milestone in that year, he also took a major hit after it was revealed that he had cheated on his then-wife with multiple women. He lost out on multiple deals due to the cheating scandal. But while AT&T, Gatorade, and Buick dropped their partnership with the golfer, Nike continued to stand by him. The Tiger's relationship with Nike first began when he turned pro back in 1996. He signed a 5-year contract with them that was worth $40 million. 5 years later, they gave him another 5-year deal worth $100 million. At the time, this was widely believed to be one of the most lucrative endorsement contracts in professional sports history. The contracts kept coming over the next decade, and Nike even continued to endorse the athlete after his DUI arrest back in 2017. In late 2016, Woods also signed an endorsement deal with Bridgestone. As a company that manufactures golf balls, Tiger agreed to only use Bridgestone balls while playing. This partnership came about after Nike decided to stop making golf equipment. It is estimated that this multi-year ball deal is paying him nearly $2 million a year. LeBron James. At this point, it's starting to feel like Nike endorses every big athlete out there. But thanks to an estimated brand value of $28 billion, Nike can afford to strike up partnerships to its heart's desire. It should come as no surprise that the sportswear brand has also partnered up with NBA star LeBron James. In fact, LeBron signed a lifetime contract with the company back in 2015. Similar to Cristiano's lifetime contract, it is believed that this Nike-LeBron partnership is worth over $1 billion. At the time, it was the largest deal in the history of the company, and it was the first official lifetime contract that they had given out. He was getting paid by Nike even before that deal was finalized. It's clear that LeBron James is rolling in money. He even came in at number 6 on Forbes' 2018 list of the world's highest paid athletes, beat out only by Neymar, Conor McGregor, Cristiano Ronaldo, Lionel Messi, and Floyd Mayweather. And here's a fun story for you. Back when LeBron was still a high school student, he was offered $10 million up front to sign a deal with Reebok. But the catch was that he'd have to promise not to talk to Nike or Adidas. While that would have been an amazing paycheck for the then 18-year-old LeBron who grew up in the projects, something inside him told him to wait. To this day, James still can't believe that he said no to $10 million. But it all ended up working out for him in the end. Neymar. Neymar is one of the most talented and one of the most expensive soccer players out there. In 2017, he signed a 5-year contract with Paris Saint-Germain worth roughly $350 million. That means that he'll make a guaranteed $70 million a year in salary until June 2022. Neymar even set a world record for the most expensive transfer fee for a soccer player at the time that this contract was signed, as he was bought from Barcelona for more than $26 million. Interestingly enough, he was also the first soccer player to have his own custom Air Jordan sneakers made by Nike. That must mean that Nike likes him a lot. And what better way for them to show their appreciation for the 26-year-old footballer than to give him an endorsement deal? Neymar actually signed an 11-year deal with the swoosh back in 2011. It's unclear how much the deal is worth, as a portion of the leaked contract revealed that the earnings would depend on his performances and on which team he's playing for. Chelsea, Manchester United, Juventus, Barcelona, and Real Madrid were some of the teams that Nike referred to as A clubs. We can only imagine that the amount of the contract is somewhere in the millions. As for the Neymar Air Jordans that we spoke about earlier, they first went on sale back in 2017. On the market for $200, Nike's website says that the celebratory Air Jordan V Low honors the best of both worlds in MJ and Neymar. Stephen Curry. We have a feeling you're probably tired of hearing about Nike at this point, so let's switch gears for a minute and talk about Under Armour. More specifically, their endorsement deal with Stephen Curry. This two-time NBA MVP signed a contract with Under Armour back in 2013 that was worth about $4 million per year. In 2015, he extended this deal so that he'd be endorsed by the company until 2024. Perhaps the most surprising thing about this partnership is that Stephen chose not to extend his Nike endorsement contract at the end of 2013 so he could switch over to Under Armour. Nike reportedly made him a deal that was only worth $2.5 million. According to Curry, Under Armour has felt like family since day one. He even wants to stick with the brand for the rest of his playing career. When Stephen extended his deal, he was also given an equity stake in the company. So when Under Armour does well, Stephen Curry does well. In 2015, Stephen's signature Under Armour shoe, the Curry 1, sold for a record-breaking $153 million in just 3 months. In 2016, Under Armour's U.S. basketball shoe sales reportedly increased over 350%. It looks like Nike didn't know what they were going to be missing out on when they didn't fight to keep their partnership with this NBA star. Justin Gallegos. This last brand endorsement wasn't as lucrative financially as the other ones on this list, but it did make history. Back in October 2018, on Cerebral Palsy Awareness Day, Justin Gallegos announced on social media that he was the first athlete with cerebral palsy to sign a pro contract with Nike. A junior at the University of Oregon, Justin discovered his love of running when he was in 9th grade. Considering that he had leg braces and used a walker when he was a toddler, it's incredible that he completed his first half marathon in just over 2 hours. His goal is to be able to break the 2-hour mark in his next half marathon race. While we don't know what the financial aspect of his contract entails, we do know that the deal is sealed for 3 years. Justin brings a whole new meaning to Nike's Just Do It slogan, and he is living proof that you can achieve anything that you put your mind to. He said the moment he found out about the contract was the most emotional moment of his 7 years of running. Well, that's all for the 8 athletes with the most lucrative brand endorsements. If you could be endorsed by your favorite sports brand, which one would you choose? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.